Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today I wanted to do a video on a topic that kind of came up in the group coaching program. And the topic for today is click, change the channel. Click. All right, so we'll get to that in a second. Hand on the heart. Breathe in, exhale, focus on the body. Let your body relax. I saw a video online the other day where somebody was saying, hand on the heart, breathe in, and on the way out, hum. Breathe in. Out and hum. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. There's probably a vagal nerve, reason for this. But the woman who did the video said this is a really good way of kind of lowering the volume on anxiety. So relax body, calmly breathe, and hum. Feels kind of good. Gets you out of your head because you're hearing, you're vocalizing, you're breathing. Kind of brings you to the present. Stops you from time traveling to the past, all the bad stuff of the past, and stops you from time traveling into a bad future. So what the heck am I talking about? Click the remote control. What I mean is our thinking. And we've got multiple channels in our head available to us at all times. And sometimes, the late night horror show is playing, and sometimes that channel plays all day long. And so if you don't like the channel of the thoughts that are kind of streaming through your head, click. Change the channel. You don't have to keep watching them. The other analogy I used was a ticker tape. You ever see at the bottom of the news station, they're showing stock prices, they're showing weather, they're showing sports scores, and it's just this little digital thing going by. And for most of us, we don't even notice it unless we're actually looking to see what's on there. But for the most part, it's just noise on the screen. We can just not take it serious. We don't have to listen to it, don't have to pay attention. So we've got this stream of thoughts that's going around all day long. And if you don't like the channel, meaning the content of those thoughts, click, change the channel. You don't have to listen to it. And even if it's there, you can just tune it out. Say, I'm not buying it. I'm not listening. But it's still playing. But I don't have to care. I don't have to listen to it. Right? You just don't. Boy, I knew I was going to yawn. I'm sorry, everybody. Change the channel. What does that mean? It means stop paying attention to it. If you want, shift your attention towards gratitude. I've heard a lot of people saying that when you have a positive thought, the brain makes positive brain chemicals. And we get a positive feeling. Right? And when we have a negative thought, the brain makes negative brain chemicals, and we get a negative feeling. And so when we know that that's how the system works, allowing ourselves to stay on the negative all day long is allowing ourselves to keep on creating feel bad brain chemicals. Right? These are emotions. These are body feelings. These are just the result of these negative brain chemicals. And so when you notice this, you can say, click, I'm going to change a channel. This channel isn't fun to watch. I've seen the show 1,000 times already. It doesn't end well. Doesn't make me feel good. So I'm going to click, change the channel. I refuse to keep on watching the same old script that makes me feel horrible over and over and over again. There is zero benefit to listening to your negative thoughts and believing them. And when you start to disregard your own negative, fearful-based thoughts as just another symptom coming out of an overprotective brain trying to keep you safe, when you start to disregard those thoughts as just another symptom, you can say, oh, I don't need to believe them. Just because a thought comes out of your own head does not make it true, does not make it beneficial, does not make it actionable. You don't have to go after and act on every negative thought. Especially if it's a looping, repetitive one that just makes you feel awful. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Right? So click. Change the channel. Don't watch the same old movie that makes you feel horrible. That keeps on scaring you. If you don't like horror movies, stop watching them. Stop writing scripts for your own horror movie. You know, if the script in your head is so-and-so's horrible future, find another show to watch, right? Click, change the channel. You know, and we're blessed. There's so much on the internet. There's so much we can stream. There's thousands of channels, probably millions of choices of content to consume. But none of that stuff matters. That's all distraction. The most important thing is, what are you streaming in your head? What movie are you streaming in your head? And if you don't like what you're streaming, click. Change it. Change it. It's not benefiting you. Now, does that mean we have to monitor and change every single thought that we ever have? No, you'd be exhausted by 8 a.m. Look for themes. Look for channels. Say, you know what? My overall mindset is in the toilet today, so I'm on the bad mindset channel. I'm going to change the channel and say good mindset. That doesn't mean I have to monitor and fix every single thought and reframe it, make it positive, release it to the rainbows and unicorns up in the sky. That would be exhausting. But we can change the channel from depressing, despair, hopelessness, I can't do this, to, you know what? I'm going to give myself some credit. Been through a lot of tough stuff in my life, and I'm going to be through this as well. I can do this stuff. I will do this stuff. So, change the channel. Click. Play around with this idea. Ask yourself, what channels have you been watching? What general theme is the channel that you've been watching on a daily basis? If it's fear, catastrophic thinking, let me remember all the bad stuff I've ever heard from a doctor or the internet, change the channel. That channel doesn't bring you anywhere good. It'll keep you where you are. So be aware of what channel and the themes of the thoughts that are going through your head. And if those thoughts make you feel bad, change the channel. Decide I'm going to go from the crappy mindset to the less crappy mindset. And then even more less crappy. And then slightly good. And then even better. And then pretty powerful and competent. And calm. You know? Work from really panicked, freak out, crappy mindset to really good mindset. It's a progress. It won't happen overnight. You can't snap your fingers. It's a process. So, in any event, get used to watching what channel is going through your head. And if it's the bad mindset, fear-based, despair channel, click. Change the channel. Go towards a better mindset, optimism, can do, I'm on the right path, this is temporary, that kind of stuff. So, going to wrap it up here. Hope everybody's doing well, and love you. Take care.